Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to paint multiple different kind of leaves and I'm going to arrange it in a sequence. I have already created a line, two line towards upward and downward direction to create a section so that I can make sure I'm not going beyond that. So these things are totally optional. Basically I'm trying to show you different kind of leaves all together, how you can paint it easily using one stroke technique. And also you can create something like this so that you can utilize this as a greeting card or any other miscellaneous item. So let's start with today's video. I have created this green color mixing lemon yellow and cobalt blue color, and I am creating two strokes leaves. So basically I am creating two strokes together, combining both the strokes and creating a one single leaf. So you just need little pressure and you need to move your brush according to the leaf shape, and that is how you can paint this kind of leaf easily. One stroke technique is actually very simple and it is very quick as well, so you can definitely paint something like this during your last minute. Now let's paint another one. I have created a string and then I'm going around creating a leaf kind of shape again, and these leaves could be overlapped one, so accordingly you can paint all these kind of leaves. And basically I'm creating fine leaves one after another, left and right, and arranging it in a sequence. The upward leaves are little smaller in size, the base leaves are little bigger, and you can create a palm leaf kind of shape. Now let's do the another one. And I'm also trying to change my green color, mixing more blue, more yellow. So that is something you can do. I have mixed more blue into it to make it a little darker, and this time I'm creating little rounded leaf, and the arrangement of the leaf is also different. So basically all these leaves are pretty simple and pretty much similar to each other, and with little difference you can have varieties of leaves. So this one is also like the first one only, but in this one I'm not creating two strokes, but I'm creating little rounded leaf this time. Now I have mixed more yellow into it to make it little lighter, and now I am creating a different kind of leaf. So for this one as well I have created a string like this, and I am going to create a palm leaf kind of structure only, but this time I am moving my brush in a little zigzag pattern so that we can have little wavy pattern around the leaf area. So this is basically one leaf only, but it has multiple leaf left and right, and these leaves have little wavy pattern because we moved our brush in a zigzag manner. So that is something you can do. Now create a different kind of green altogether. You can also mix little hint of red into your green to get different green shade. And with this particular green shade, this time I am creating only one stroke leaves, very smaller in size, and creating the middle leaf. So basically I want to fill the whole area with different kind of leaf altogether. So that's the funda basically. So I'm trying to achieve that, creating different kind of leaf with different kind of green color. It's not necessary to use only green color, you can use different shades of color as well, but I'm trying to use different shades of green or maybe yellow and blue also. With the help of very lighter shade of yellow green color, I am creating little longer leaf at the corner just to fill that particular area, because I don't want too much distance between these leaves. So that is why the filler element is also important. So I'm filling in between area with some filler leaves, creating some longer leaves using one stroke technique. So to create longer leaf you need to extend your stroke a little bit to have a little longer leaf. And how much thickness you will get, it's totally depend on how much pressure you are applying into your brush. So the more pressure you will apply, the greater thickness you will get. So accordingly you can paint all these leaves. Now I have mixed ultramarine blue to get little bit of vibrancy into my color, and this time I am creating leaf, simple leaf only, but the composition is little different. So in this one I am creating group of 3 leaves, and I am creating multiple substring around my main string that I have created and creating three leaves. So you will get little different kind of composition altogether, and because of the composition it is a different kind of leaf altogether. And this green color is because of the ultramarine blue. If you mix cobalt blue, you will get very different colors. So it is also depend on what shade of blue you are using, what shade of yellow you are using. If you are using lemon yellow, you will get different shade. If you are using Indian yellow, you will get different shade. So be mindful about those things, and you can have different varieties of green color for your leaves. So we're done with this kind of leaf as well. I think this is beautiful leaf, and this is only because of the composition. So sometimes composition is also a very important role to play. And I am painting all these leaves using one stroke technique because this is very simple and easy technique to paint. If you don't know about one stroke technique, I can give you a link into my description section wherein I have explained everything in detail about one stroke technique, on how you can learn those technique and how you can practice those technique. So you can definitely go through that particular video and learn about one stroke technique so that you can paint all these things easily. Now this is also a similar leaf, but I am painting it using blue color, and I have created a center string, and then around it I have created multiple fine longer leaf, and I have arranged it in such a way so that you can have a different kind of leaf altogether. Little bit of overlapping between the leaves is also important because we are creating a group. So do some kind of overlapping between the leaves, like in this particular leaf, and for this one I am creating small leaf, and basically we have multiple strings around the main string that I have, and each string have multiple small leaves. So it is a little bushes structure, and same thing we need to do to create a group of leaves basically. So this is something you can do for one kind of leaf. So this is another kind of leaf that we are creating for this particular group, and I am doing overlapping between my previous leaf also, you can see. So that is something you can try, but remember, whenever you are doing some overlapping, make sure your previous color have dried completely, otherwise you might ruin the structure, and you will also might get muddy area based on what color you are using. So make sure the previous color have dried completely wherever you are trying to do some kind of overlapping between the leaves. So we are pretty much done with the main leaves. Now I'm going to paint a few leaves in between, and those are basically for overlapping or for filling the in between area that we have. So here I'm creating small leaf with little darker color, and again these are one stroke leaves, only smaller in size. I'm using tip of my brush to paint a smaller leaf, and same thing you can try to fill other areas as well, but don't overdo it, otherwise it will not look good. So basically we need some negative area as well, but we don't want too much negative area. So be mindful about that thing and have your own composition and paint something like this by your own, creating your own leaves. You don't have to copy mine, you can have your own varieties of leaf and you can paint something like this. With the help of darker color, again I'm creating few smaller leaves in between here also, and I think we are pretty much done. I think this much leaf is absolutely fine. Let's not overdo the things. And then you can write anything at the base of this particular composition, and you can easily convert this into a beautiful greeting card as well. So please do let me know how you feel about this particular process to paint. And one stroke technique is something very important if you are interested in painting. So please do learn one stroke technique, and link is in the description section. And I hope this video is easy and simple to follow. Please do let me know if you have any feedback for me, and thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you like my videos.